baby love, what you doing? What's the plan? Looking for a man, corny dating in Japan. Hey.
Bitch, take it off. Welcome back. It's No Love November. It's time to talk about more dating in Japan story times. I told you I don't discriminate. This is a foreigner special. I don't often talk about dating with foreigners just because they might be watching this. I'm just kidding. Most of the dates with foreigners have been like nothing to write home about. There have been some weird ones. Most of them are quite just normal or really boring and dull. Like there was one guy who was into trains. Bland man. You like trains? That's it? Okay. Cha-cha! Take your ass to the train station. It's over. We're not dipping into the vault for this one. I thought, you know what? Have a look at my vlog if you haven't caught it. Unfortunately, this date happened fairly recently. But let me start from the beginning. Where did I meet this man? How did I meet this man? I don't do Tinder. I did Bumble. He looks like just a man. He looks like a man. And what do I mean by that? I don't mind if they're like super skinny, which there are a lot of guys like that here in Japan, or if they've got a few extra pounds. I quite like something to hold on to, so I wasn't complaining at all. No one night stands, want children in the future. Tick, 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 boom. In the wrong way. When I tell you something, preparing for dates, it's a pain in the arse for me, guys. I have anxiety and it's like a whole process in my mind, in my life, in my space. I have to make sure I know the plan at least 1 week away. If we're planning like a few days before, it's gonna send me crazy, and that's what happened. He wanted to meet on a Saturday and I was like, sorry, I don't have enough time. Can we meet on a Sunday, because then I can have more time for you, but I still have to meet you in Yokohama. Oh, sorry, I'm busy that day. I don't have time. Well, we can just meet next week. Oh, I have free time. Okay. Like, I thought you didn't have free time, but I guess you want to be flexible for me. Thank you very much. Like, what time is good for you? 5 p.m. Good. Okay. What place do you know in Yokohama? How about TGI Fridays? TGI Fridays, I think it's just not the best American food that I've tasted, but if you watch my vlog, you'll see one of the best American foods. Usually I need some time to kind of shift around my schedule and mentally prepare myself and figure out what to wear, because I never know what to wear. But that's like the #1 thing for me, hair and what to wear. If you don't like my personality, if you don't like me, that's on you. Like, I'm just giving you myself, so whatever. But the most I can do is just be presentable, and that is the struggle. I'm rushing around in my apartment. I changed my outfit literally 3 times. I messaged my sister, I messaged my friend. I sent my mum 4 outfits. I was doing the most. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't want to meet this man. Let's just cancel. I don't want to do this. Anxiety. I told him I want gyutang. He says, oh, I know a good gyutang place. I know a good beef tongue place. And I'm like, cool, let's go there. He lived in Yokohama, so we decided to meet at Yokohama station, but then we changed maybe last minute to Sakuragicho, which is like Minatomirai area where the big wheel is. I always tell you it's probably my favorite date spot in Yokohama, so we decided to meet there. You know, I arrive on time because I don't like being late. I make it a point to respect people's time. Remember this. And I find the place and he's like, have you found the place? Yeah, I'm here. Where are you? I'm gonna be late for 15 minutes. The boy was more than 15 minutes late. He was like 25 minutes late. I mean, luckily there's that Harry Potter pop-up shop to have a look at and, you know, get engrossed in while I'm trying to be patient, trying very hard to be understanding that not everyone's gonna be on time. So anyways, he arrives, tall, like I said, a little bit chubby, but beautiful tan skin. I found out that he's from Egypt. Found that very fascinating, and he had an accent and his English was kind of broken, but he spoke well enough for me to totally understand. And he had beautiful brown eyes and very curly eyelashes. I just kept looking at him like, God, you've got such pretty eyes. Sorry for being late. Now that I think about it, I don't think he had any reason to give, because he wasn't coming after work or anything like that. It was the weekend, so I don't know why he was late, but he was. And I'm like, okay, you're here now. So but actually, once we got to sit down, it was really nice. Like, you've grown up in Egypt. Tell me about your family. How many are you? What did you do before you got here? What are your goals here in Japan? What kind of music are you into? What food do you like? Are you into fashion? Because I see that you're wearing this little fanny pack. He was talking about how close he was with his family. His relationship was like a couple of years ago, but it was with a foreigner and she moved back home. Why do I hear the same story all the time? Are you boys really telling the truth? Is that really what happened? Did they go back home? Because I hear that far too often. Not everybody's gonna be from America and they go back to America. Like, I think men be lying, you know. But anyways, so that's what he told me. He's never dated a Japanese, he's only dated foreigners. And he said, why do people date Japanese? You know what, I've never met a foreigner girl who's ever been in a relationship with Japanese. Nice to meet you, my name's Corny. We exist out here. I get why, because it can be very difficult when it comes to culture and understanding and maybe limited ability, and maybe some just can't be asked, or maybe some are just not naturally attracted to Japanese men. However, I do not have a type, and if the majority here are Japanese, it's easier for me. The pool of men is larger when you date Japanese. Yeah, I have no problem with it, but for him, he seemed like, ew, like, why would you ever? Relax. Anyway, so back to him. Did we even leave him? No. Did he leave the conversation to ask me about myself? Barely. Do you have any siblings? Yeah, I do. I have a younger sister. I think we've become closer as we've gotten older, which has been really nice. And every time he asked me a question, it was like a hassle. Like his mind switching off, like I was boring or something. I'm like, okay, that doesn't feel good. I'm asking questions. Meanwhile, he's like struggling to just ask one or two throughout the whole conversation. He's more interested in talking about himself. That's another score against his name. If you can't make conversation, you are slacking in life at your big age. No, man. The gyuton that he orders, I decided to order a cheaper one because the one that I was looking at was like 5,000 yen for like freaking like 8 slices of beef tongue. Beef tongue is expensive, guys. And he ordered something else. He's like, you need to try this. Delicious. It was like beef tongue skinner, which is like kind of minced meat, and sometimes they give you like a dip to put it in. Like, I love beef tongue, so I was enjoying myself. The food was good, so he made a good choice there. I just wish he had asked me more questions. But anyways, the date is not over. We decide to go for a little walk. He's like, the main thing is I want to talk to you. You don't want to talk with me, you want to talk at me, because that's all you've been doing, sir. But okay, let's go to the cafe. Orders me a drink, he pays. Gentleman both times. Great, thank you very much. Start talking about our exes. I've had an ex that cheated on me before. I'm like, oh yeah, been there, done that, haven't we all? Like, I'm so sorry. But that was my first relationship. The first heartbreak is always the worst. I'm so sorry. She left me for a really rich man. We'd been together for 3 years, and a month later they got married. These stories that I'm hearing from some men, I'm like, geez, you must have issues. You must. I'm so sorry. That's terrible. You know that men have a lot of pressure. Head of the household, the main earner, whatever. When it comes to finances, they feel like they have to take on the brunt. So to feel rejected over money in particular, I mean, it hurts the ego when they're rejected in general. So when the money is the issue and you've built up a relationship, emotions, a connection with this person, and they just up and leave you and peace out for a freaking millionaire, sting. It would sting. Ego dashed, absolutely. I did have anger issues in the past. I used to like snap and get really frustrated when women didn't understand me. How long ago in the past was this? Oh, a couple of years ago. And he grabbed my hand like, but with you, it's not that way anymore. We actually got to open up a little bit more, and I think we kind of were coming almost to a level of understanding. He said some valid things. He said that he feels neglected when somebody doesn't send him a quick text every day. And I feel the same way. I think that, you know, it only takes 2 seconds, and if they can't even do that for you, then they're truly not the one for you. They're not interested, because it really doesn't take that long, guys. Like 2 seconds. Morning, just thinking about you, have a good day. I don't need an in-between. It would be nice. I'd love to text you all the time, but every day I do want to hear what you're getting up to, and I want to see that you're alive and that you care that I'm alive. So I totally get him on that. Kind of matched with our wants and needs, it seems. It's just, of course, a few red flags are like going off in my mind, and I'm like, okay, you had a bit of a temper. People can change, but you just got to be wary that some people can be triggered more easily than others, and that means your tolerance is a lot lower than others. So I could be doing something thinking I'm fine, and then you pop off and I'm like, what the hell? You told me that you weren't like this. Well, you were doing this stuff. And just slip back into the old habits. As a peaceful, calm person, that's the last thing I want to hear out of your mouth. Rather you tell me the truth, but at least give me the honesty for me to decide, because I don't want to be finding out later. Tell me how you really are. I like the fact that you hustle, you work during the week and you work during the weekends, and you've got other side hustles, and I really like that about you. Okay, so you like when I'm struggling, great. So we're just gonna struggle together. Fantastic! I would like somebody to be in a better financial situation than me, ideally, so I don't have to be doing this. That's great for you, but that's not great for me. Like, I don't want to be struggling out here. You talk about certain things, I'm like, I don't know if you're revealing everything. It was very kind of mysterious. I look hard into people's faces. The crazy eye. The crazy eye. He was talking about certain emotions that he had in the past, smiling at the same time. When I see that face, I'm like, nah, the devil's trying to come out of you. It's freaking me the hell out. I've seen that so many times. I could see a lot of kind of trauma. Something's inside of you being suppressed, and it's gonna pop out, and it's coming out through your eyes, and it ain't looking right. There was one stage we were talking about how to talk to people. There's a way to deliver certain information and not to sound too harsh. You need to be diplomatic, and he's there bragging. Yeah, I'm not like that. I mean, I used to be a little bit combative. I used to be a little bit aggressive, but not anymore. Like, I really listen to people now. Like, my delivery is so important. It's like he's reading off a script. You know, it's so weird. For example, if I wanted to say to you, like, you wear so much black, I'd really love if you could wear a bit of colour. Coming from my outfit, because I was wearing a lot of black, and I'm like, are you trying to use that as an example of how you truly feel? I felt like roasting this boy. Let's look at what you're wearing, sir. That black ugly designer fanny pack. You think it matches? It doesn't. He'd kind of slip in talking about something sexual. Yeah, I bet some guys have tried to like take you home or something like that, or tried to take you to a hotel. But I'd never do that. I'd never do that. I mean, you're very sexy, you're very beautiful, but I'd never do that. We got along because he was the one that was mainly talking, do you know what I mean? I was just sitting there listening like, oh really? Okay, great. Nah, you're in a relationship with yourself. I'm just physically here. That's what you're here for. I don't want to hear about this sexy shit. I feel like you're looking at me physically only, and the fact that you're not asking enough questions just made me think, I don't know if you're in it for a relationship. I don't think you're trying to get to know me. Winding down now, we're about to go. We're gonna walk in the area next to the Ferris wheel, which is the prettiest area because it's all lit up at night. The place that we're standing, right, there's like this little area where this magician always performs. Oh my, it's the same act every single weekend, and people are sitting there still. We're next to the magician, there's crowds of people sitting down just watching him do his same old act. I don't know how to do it, but I really want to kiss you right now. God, why would you say that? Yeah, it's a shame, you know, just like go a quieter place or something. I don't know, what should I do? Why are you asking me? You're making me feel awkward and uncomfortable, and I'm there giggling because I feel really uncomfortable. I'm like, okay, you told me this, which would be cute, but why are you putting the pressure on me if it's appropriate or not? I've already told you it's a crowded place, it's busy, and this is just highly awkward. We're walking and I'm like, what? I'm embarrassed? Like, I'm shy because you've told me that? What do I do? I thought, let me take control and show him what a cute moment is, because he's failing and he's making it awkward. So we're walking and it becomes quiet. There's nobody coming towards us. There's nobody behind us also, I think. I said, now. What? Now. Kiss me now. So I create the moment and we kiss, and he's trying to put a little bit of tongue in there. Don't pull like dramatically away, but I'm like, okay, that's no. I'm like, no. But then I realize there's like two people behind us and they just walk past us like giggling, and I'm like, oh God. I thought nobody was here, but anyways, there wasn't enough people. It's because it was really dark, so I'm like, okay, cool. I really liked that. Yeah, it was good, thanks. It wasn't anything, no sparks flew. In fact, his mouth, oh God, I'm not gonna explain. Should I explain it? Like, his mouth was like, you know, like slimy, it was a little bit slimy. Oh, jeez. Was not feeling the kiss. I created the cute moment, but really, no sparks flew. And I think in my heart of hearts, I just was off, man. Something was off. Oh, I don't think you're the kind of guy that I like. We walked back inside after that kiss. I think his main goal of walking outside was to try and get a kiss off me, because he knew it was too congested, it was too busy inside. He got what he wanted, so I was like, okay. I'd love to meet up with you again. When are you free? I'm quite busy, but maybe next weekend. Great. So fast forward, we're kind of texting on and off. He's busy, he falls asleep. I'm busy, I fall asleep. So we don't actually text all the time throughout the day, and we don't text every single day, but we try to keep in communication. It's more like, hope you're okay, yeah, me too. I'm at work, I'm eating lunch. Very simple conversation, basic, nothing below the surface. Sunday comes, which we already spoken about. The night before, how are you? I'm fine, thanks. How are you? Nothing. I didn't get nothing back from him. I was like, okay. Also, I got no morning text. Went to work, I taught, didn't hear anything around lunchtime. So I was like, you know what? F this, I'm going to Shibuya. Me chasing after a man, it don't feel right in my soul. Sorry, that's just not me. This is a reenactment. Sunday. Hey, afternoon. How are you doing? So we're talking about a cafe, and I'm like, I went to the cafe, finally. Was it good? Looks cozy. Was it crowded? It was busy. Oh, you researched it. It's popular for women. No answer. This is 8 o'clock at night. Nothing. No answer. 2 o'clock in the freaking afternoon. Hey, good afternoon. How are you doing? Hi, I'm good. How are you? I good. Slept over at my friend home. Now I'm on my way to home. So May can make it a bit late than 3 p.m. Yokohama being so crowded. Laughing face. Who's laughing, bitch? I ain't laughing. I know cafe at Surumi Station for coffee and dessert, or you prefer Yokohama. Where are you now? About to go out now. We are still meeting, right? Are we still meeting? Because sir, you had ample time to text and message me and confirm the night before 8 p.m. You could have confirmed in the morning as well, but you didn't. You waited until 2 p.m. to confirm with me whether we were meeting or not. Almost arrived to Yokohama, but I will back home now. Why didn't tell me that? Instead, back out quick to meet you. Just stayed at home. The thing is, bitch, you weren't even at home. You were at your friend's yard, alright? And you didn't text me last night because you were too busy, not confirming plans with me, but hanging out with your friend. So it's your fault, you idiot. Oh my God. You said you didn't leave and you will be late. I'm confused. I'm really surprised how you treat me. Before 20 minutes, this message. Now we're arguing about the time. Oh, shall we talk about time, sir? Shall we talk about time? How the last time that we met, you were 25 minutes late, and then you want to text me late and expect me to just fall and drop my plans on a whim when you didn't solidify or confirm anything with me. I was waiting for you from 8 p.m. the night before. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to upset you. I didn't mean to upset you, I meant mean. Today has been very busy and I didn't get a message from you this morning or last night from you. I wasn't sure, so I continued as usual. I am sorry, I feel I have ruined this opportunity. Do you not come to meet me? What do you mean? Answer me to no back home or go to Yokohama. 20 minutes this message. I'm really surprised how you treat me. I don't really care, in all honesty. I didn't think you arrived to Yokohama because of lack of communication. I promised to meet you, so I did. No, you didn't promise to meet me. We didn't even plan where we were gonna eat or what we were gonna do or what time we were gonna meet. No. But I was quick, so arrived at almost time to there. By the way, enjoy your day, Cornelia. Yeah. By the way, you wanna sulk? Go ahead. This is difficult because of lack of communication today. I'm heading back to Yokohama. Are you waiting in Yokohama now? I will get that at 3:37. But I understand if you are in a bad mood or turned off. He says that he's arrived back to Yokohama. Whatever, I don't care. I do not want you to be pieces off. I meant pissed off. When I'm messaging him, I'm still on my day. I'm not gonna lie. I do not give a F. You lost your chance. I just don't have the energy to be mean. I said that. I in bad mood and turned off. Oh, surprise, surprise, mister. I'm not aggressive anymore. I'm not angry anymore. All right, a little late messaging. You messaged at 2 o'clock. You are late, so I think it's unfair to be so mad at me for everything. That is fine. Confirmation is important too. I understand you are a hot-headed character. Then he proceeds to send me a screenshot of our message as if I didn't read it about 20 minutes ago. Bitch, why? I don't understand. I don't want to put myself in that kind of uncomfortable situation. He's arguing that it wasn't 3 p.m. Like, what are we doing here? I said, let's not argue. You made your choice already. And then he said, let's not argue. And then I blocked him. That's the end of my little narration. I was actually talking to a fellow Cornelian, a subscriber, right? Hey, you know who you are, girl. But anyways, yeah, we were like, this is just shit. Dating in Japan is just shit. I said to her, his reaction turned me off, and he is also turned off because of me being late to something that wasn't confirmed earlier today. But he hadn't messaged since last night. And if it's not confirmed, then it doesn't count. Like, I got a life. I'm still gonna continue living my life. I was actually meeting someone else because he wasn't organized or messaging me like the other dude was. Other dude got it together real quick. Wasn't late, was on time. He got there early, and that is what I like. People who respect your time. This guy just didn't get it. I can't. It's my pet peeve. I can't deal with it. The fact that he had to tell me he used to have a bad temper seems like it ain't used to. It's still. And he's getting upset. You should be upset at yourself because you weren't organized enough. Even last night when I texted you, when I was looking to have this conversation, I made other plans. I got other people on the roster. Until you prove yourself, you will not be the only man. Ego got damaged because I said, stay home. If you're gonna treat someone like they're indisposable, don't be mad when they do it back to you. I was turned off, he was turned off. It's for the best, thank goodness, because no, not the one for me. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. Let me know if you've experienced something like this down below. See you with some more story times later. Until next time, bye, gambate, peace and love. Bye.